Yo, what's up? It's your boy Hustle Porter, aka Hustle P, and welcome back to the Hustle Report. Welcome back. What's going on? Shout out to the first time listeners. Shout out to the returning listeners. Like, subscribe, comment. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to like and subscribe and comment ASAP. Only if I deserve it. If you rocking with me, you been rocking with me, you have not subscribed, what's the hold up? You know what I mean? Come on, I need you. This show, the Hustle Report, is now available on podcasting platform. It's on Apple for sure and Spotify. We're gonna work more into for getting this on other platforms too. So just bear with me. But you know it is on YouTube. Push come to shove, you can always go to YouTube. I'm gonna be dropping the audio and the visual pretty much the same day. Right now, because of the Diddy case, I'm gonna try to be more active with posting. And because I also have a new laptop, so it's no excuse. I don't have to worry about nothing freezing up for real. I'm here. You know, we finna get this work. Pause. Finna get this work. It's crazy. But yeah, hope y'all doing good. It's Tuesday. We got a couple more days of work. Let's get it knocked this week out. But we gonna dive right into this. You already know I'm gonna talk about. Is he a monster? Or is he a super freak? If you don't know what I'm talking about, we talk about Sean Diddy Combs. Sean P. Diddy Combs. Monday was the first day of opening statements, and just gonna let y'all know, the prosecution's not playing. They coming in swinging extra hard, already trying to make it seem like Diddy is this monster, which could be true. And the way these people are describing these freak-offs, parties, and making it seem as Diddy pretty much was making people do things against their own will. It sounds kind of crazy. You got stories about one escort peeing in Cassie's mouth. It's about tripping. Just peeing on her. Now they paying them. I just made that whole thing up. They said that she got peed on. They said Diddy watched people just do other freaky shit while he sat in the corner and masturbated. It's a lot going on. It's a whole lot going on with the Diddy case, and this is just the beginning. And I'm really curious to see who all these people are going to be. I'm curious to see these names that's going to come out that were involved with Diddy. I'm really curious to see the outcome of this case. Diddy's pretty much fighting for his life. If Diddy is convicted of these charges, he will be spending the rest of his life in jail. He's getting charged for sex trafficking. He got a RICO charge and interstate. What do you mean? I be messing this charge up all the time when I be trying to think about it. It's interstate transportation of a sex worker, right? So those are his charges which he's pleaded not guilty to. Along with the case, they're trying to, everybody's seen the Diddy and Cassie video, right? What Diddy's team is trying to do is make sure that the people understand that this is not a domestic violence case. They're already putting out there like, y'all may have seen the tape. This is not what we're here for. We're here to see basically if the prosecution can connect Diddy to doing anything with these people that were forced and they were not consenting to or whatever, right? So that's the thing. Now, not gonna lie, it's when they got these people for the jury and they try to get people who aren't as familiar with the case, because it's going to be very hard to get people who aren't familiar with Diddy because he's a megastar, right? And then for one thing, even if you wasn't locked into Diddy, everybody seen the fucking tape. It was on CNN, like everybody seen the tape. So it was people who were selected last week. They had, they gathered a bunch of people trying to pick who's going to be in the jury. And a lot of people got dismissed because so many people knew about him. One husband that got selected, she worked a case or something that had something to deal with Diddy, and she already said she hated Diddy, and I guess the husband said something about it, so they got him up out of there. One girl said she know everything about Diddy, so they got him about there too. So they had to do a lot of picking and pulling to find out who gonna be these jurors, right? So they did find people. They got 8 men, 4 women. The 4 women are all women of color. The men is 50-50s. Half men of color and none of color. White people, I guess, right? It got to be, right? Because the white people, right? So now the ages for the men, I think the youngest they had was 31 and the oldest being 69. And they're pretty much like everyday workers, from massage therapists to scientists. They, like I told, they got some older people. One, when they say when you're trying to pick out people to be in a jury, you want to find people who more available to be around for these long cases and whatnot, because they are saying that this Diddy case gonna be roughly around 8 weeks, which is very long for a case, right? And they're also trying to get people who not too tapped into what's going on as far as like hip, I guess in this case like hip hop, or just keeping up with shit that ain't got nothing to do with them for real. Even with that, I hope you watch the news. It is what it is. That's how they pretty much going about picking the jurors. The women, they age from 30 to 74. And like I said, it's way more older people than younger people on the in the jury. There's a couple noticeable attorneys that's on Diddy's side. Got Brian Steele. You know, he was Young Thug lawyer. They got Alexandra Shapiro. He was ASAP Rocky case. Both of these lawyers just come out big wins. Thug got off, Rocky got off, and you see Rocky then took his stock to the roof with the Ray-Ban deal, the Met Gala, been on the staff with that, and on the board with that. So, you know, Diddy got some heavy hitters, and you know the other attorneys, I'm pretty sure they're very good attorneys. I just don't know their name, but these are the two names that stuck out to me that I feel like I'd be more familiar with. And now for the prosecution team, on their prosecution team, they already got a large number of female attorneys on their prosecution teams, you know, which could be able to sway some things with the case. And they are from the Southern District of New York, which they have a 90 to 95 conviction rate. So they don't be bullshitting. They already say when the feds are coming, and they got shit, and they gonna make sure that some shit stick, right? People who are testifying, we got. But the very first day was on Monday, had a male escort / former security guard. He pretty much, they talked to him today, and they are expecting for Cassie to testify. Well, escort was Monday, but they're expecting the Cassie to testify today, which is Tuesday. I'm recording this Monday, so it'll be Tuesday, it'll be today, which is gonna be, so people are saying like, you know, for Cassie to already have won a settlement, for her to testify, she might really want this nigga done for her, right? Cause she really don't have to do this shit, to be honest. She already got the money, and she's pregnant. Very much pregnant, so I guess she want this nigga done for, right? So, this is the thing, right? So Diddy team is pretty much trying to paint what's going on in these free calls to just be regular, like some lifestyle shit. They're trying to paint this picture that Diddy's not doing nothing he's not doing anything where people are being forced to do things against their own will. That these parties were pretty much parties that everybody was consenting to have sex and have fun, and they feel like it's not fair for them to go to trial about what goes on in his bedroom. No matter how strange, how freaky it is, it's still in his bedroom, and he's not a monster. He's not this. Now, what they are saying, because people have seen the videos, that we're not saying that he's a good guy. We do see that he had a troubled past. We are admitting that he was violent. We are admitting that, you know, what he did to Cass on that videotape was despicable, and they're not saying that, you know, he's this perfect person, right? But they're also trying to make people understand that, you know, this is not a domestic violence case. This is not the state case that they're going against for domestic violence. This is a federal case about this racketeering, sex trafficking. It's not about him beating on people. He's already been shown to be guilty of that. We're not here for that for this case. We're here to try to get these people to prove that he is this monster that they say he is, and if they cannot prove that, he needs to be free, right? Now, will they be able to separate the two? Because after everybody pretty much seen that tape, and they're gonna probably play that tape in during the trial to try to get people to be more on their side and show, Diddy does have the power to make people to be very abusive. He does have the power to scare people, to make folks do things against their will. He is this monster. He does have enough influence over people to make people do things that he wants them to do. This is a small glimpse with this video of what he's really capable of. That's how they're trying to play it. In the back of their mind, they should always had that thought in their head, like we see that this could happen. This fifth team, that's why they got them looking. That's why they got them looking all old and shit. They got them with the Bible because they trying to make them look less intimidating. That's what I think. Right? We're gonna just jump right into it. They saying that Diddy was hiring escorts and he forced the escorts. Well, not forced it. Well, probably did. Let's take a step back. I'm gonna take a step back a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna talk about the Cassie situation, right? I'm sure y'all seen the shade room post or whatever about Cassie being peed on by a hired escort and saying that Diddy forced the escort to pee on her. Well, now I seen in a post where they are saying that actually Diddy, he's stating that the escort stating that Cassie actually instructed him to pee on her, like she was with the shit. You know what I mean? He in his court, I want to say, this document of paperwork saying that no, Cassie was actually the one that asked me to urinate on her. She asked me if I had ever done that before. She told me to do it. Apparently, I was doing it wrong because they both told me whatever. So that's a little clip, but I'm from the actual paperwork. It says so. Cassie was actually the one that asked me to urinate on her. They had just come out the room and she asked me if I have ever done that before, and I said no. And she told me to do it. And apparently I was doing it wrong because they both stopped me and told me that I was supposed to let a little out at a time and not go full like I was taking the leak. Cassie is saying that, Diddy was pretty much telling her, instructing her when they go in there, she needs to tell him how to pee on her and shit like that, that she wasn't really into it and that pretty much she was being forced to act like she was with it for his fantasy, right? I don't know. I don't want to sound like a fucked up person. For Cassie to be around that long, I'm pretty sure it wasn't always a time where she wasn't with the shit. I'm just gonna say that. Now, as things got different, because they did say that Cassie was like jealous about the relationship that he and what's the Porter. I don't want to say that his ex-wife. Not ex-wife, the girlfriend name wrong. What's the kids? What's Justin and their mom name? Y'all probably saying nigga. This the nigga name. This the name. This the name. What's the name? What's the name, man? What is the name? What is the name? Porter. Kimberly Porter, right? So they were saying that she was jealous about that and whatever. So they were trying to say that she was. Anyway, Cassie got peed on. There was some freaky ass shit. She went with the shit. Diddy with all the bullshit. And they got another victim saying that she is also an ex-girlfriend of Diddy. And she stated that Diddy would force her to have sex with sex workers and that the sex workers could not use condoms while having sex with her. And she also stated that she did indulge in drugs, and the only reason why she was taking the drugs so she can make it through the whole sexual section, right? The whole thing. And what they were saying, that Diddy was drugging these people too against their will. They were also trying to say that they had dope inside the motherfucking baby bottle baby oil, but I don't think that was true. But they pretty much saying that Diddy forced folks to have to take drugs. So I guess she was saying that, yeah, I did it, but I didn't want to do it, and I took the drugs because that's the only way I'm gonna get through it. So that's the thing with that, right? So that's one thing. She's supposed to testify. And then they got it where that it's 4 victims, right? It's 4 victims that Diddy is accused of violating the law with. It has 3 ex-girlfriends and 1 former employer. And they have a 5th person, a 5th victim that they want to testify against Diddy to prove pretty much this 5th person is not going to be somebody that's pressing charges against them. It's somebody that they want to bring to the standard to pretty much say, yeah, I'm aware of Diddy doing these things. This is nothing outside of the norm. This is MO. This is the things he do. It's pretty much to seal up everything that what the defense team is saying, well, what the prosecution is saying, that it's true that this nigga really be on that fuck shit, and we got somebody coming in that ain't pressing charge, but they're willing to testify and say that Diddy is this monster that we were painting this picture of him to be, and I guess to bring more to kind of sway over the jury as well, because they have to feel like Diddy's guilty. What else? But yeah, so pretty much that's what's going on, man. Diddy got a lot of shit going on. This case gonna go. I do have some things I want to say. I'm gonna wait later on until everything gets to moving around. Just going off some of the stuff that they're saying, I don't think they got enough to. I don't think they got enough evidence to make Diddy guilty. I kind of see Diddy beating his case. I'm not saying that he's not guilty of doing anything, but I see Diddy really, they don't have nothing that stick. Only thing they have is that he's a freaky ass nigga. And that's not going to be enough for him to go to jail. It's not. He just, from the way everything sounds, it's a swinger party that went too far. Now, when they start rolling out these tapes, because they say the people are going to be seeing videos, they are going to be seeing things about Diddy and these acts, and they say it's gonna be real graphic videos, so it's no telling what they have, and there's no cameras in the court. I'm just ready for this shit to leak. I want to know what the fuck going on. I'm ready for these big names to drop, and yeah. Now if Diddy goes to jail, bro, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be something serious. It's gonna be just like when R. Kelly went to jail, and they trying to put Diddy in the same light as R. Kelly too. I don't know. It ain't looking bad for Diddy, but I can see it getting worse for him. If they do have all this video and evidence they have when they raided them homes last spring, and they do have some stuff that can stick, I think he got an uphill battle. Now, with the interstate transportation of sex workers, because these people were, like I said, they said they hired sex workers for these freak offs, and now they can't provide proof that he was trafficking these people. It's still gonna be a tough charge to defeat if somebody does come out and say that I was a sex worker, because they do say they have one person that is gonna state that he was a sex worker, and now that may be the one charge that may stick with Diddy. The racketeering, I don't think it's gonna stick. Shit. Sex trafficking might not stick neither, but I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Other news, your boy Tory Lanez got stabbed up pretty bad. It was reported as Tory Lanez, including 7 wounds to the back, 4 to his torso, 2 to the back of his head, and 1 to the left side of his face. Both of his lungs collapsed, and he was placed on a breathing apparatus. He is now breathing on his own despite being in pain. He is talking normally and in good spirits, and deeply thankful to God that he is pulling through. He also wants to thank everyone for their continued prayer and support. What the fuck did Tory Lanez do in jail to get fucking stabbed? I don't know, was he popping shit? We don't know nothing. We're still waiting for to get more details about it, but hey, niggas fucking Tory up, and he's a little bitty guy. I'm glad he made it out. He's not dead or anything. Karma is a motherfucker. I don't care. Y'all may not think Tory shot that girl, but karma is a motherfucker, right? So it is what it is on that. He's doing all right, but let's go right into it. Let's go back into I was telling y'all about the heat of the week. What I'm listening to right now is Ray Vaughn. Ray Vaughn is a rapper out of Long Beach, California. Ray Vaughn dropped a mixtape called Dollar Menu. Um, no, it's not called Dollar. It's the good, the bad, the Dollar Menu. It's 11 tracks. Out of a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it 8.5. It's good. It's good. It's a good mixtape, man. My favorite song on here that I've been playing over and over is Triple XLT. I like the intro, Flocker's Remorse. I like that a lot. I also like what I like a lot. I like the Dollar Menu song a lot. And these boys are rapping. That's pretty good. And then I started listening to Key Glock new album. I haven't got through the whole Key Glock album yet, but it's pretty dope. What is it, Glockavelli the Don? Key Glock is. I know when I played it, I didn't skip nothing. I played it back to back to back. So once I get through, listen to all of it, I'll let y'all know what I think out of a scale of 1 to 10. But it's so far so fucking good. I'm rocking with it. So this the Hussle Report. I'm actually recording this at 3:01 a.m. So if I lack energy, forgive me. I was doing a lot. I try to get this content out. I try to push through. Trying to be more consistent with content. It's not easy, but we in this thing. We gonna keep pushing. And I'm try to post more than once this week because with this Diddy case, it could be a lot of shit gonna be happening. I need to put the content out. It's gonna be a lot of shit, and I can only imagine once they start testifying how messy it's gonna get. Yeah, man. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Stay tuned, man. Thank y'all for listening. Are we out? Are we out yet? Do I got a clout? Do I got somebody going to clout court this week? I don't think we got nobody in clout court for today. Go ahead and sign. Go ahead and just make sure that y'all subscribe, comment, hit your boy up. I'm out. Peace. This has been Hussle Report.